What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my weekly series, which is Wonder Weapon Wars. Now, if you're not familiar with what this series is, it's basically where I go from chronological order in order of Wonder Weapons and basically look into its history and what it's about, the statistics of before Pack-a-Punch and Pack-a-Punch, and we see what Wonder Weapon is better via a poll, which is always in the description of my videos, and I'll be doing a poll on Twitter as well. So a lot of votes were casted in both in the poll in the description and on Twitter, so I want to thank everyone for contributing to their vote on what they think what Wonder Weapon was better. So if we cast our eyes onto the straw poll, which I always have in the description of my videos, we have 8 votes, which is including mine. I've just now voted, and it's for the Thunder Gun. 100% was on the Thunder Gun, and none were on the Winter's Howl. Now, if we go over to the Twitter poll right now, here you have 10 votes that were casted. Thank you to everyone that done the vote. We have 1 vote on the Winter's Howl and 9 votes on the Thunder Gun, which overall gives 18 votes, or 17 votes, sorry, to the Thunder Gun and 1 vote to the Winter's Howl, which is the biggest defeat in Wonder Weapon Wars history at this moment in time. So thank you everyone for voting. Hopefully you can vote again for this video. We are now looking at the Thunder Gun versus the VR-11. Now, I'll have my personal opinion after this video, or at the end of the video, of what my experience was with this gun. However, I'm going to overview it first, see what we can see what from this Wonder Weapon and what it holds, the statistics, all that kind of stuff. So if you do enjoy this series, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. Comment down below your opinions on both Wonder Weapons or other videos you want me to do on my channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The VR-11 is a Wonder Weapon that appears in Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. It debuted in the Zombies map Call of the Dead and currently exclusive to it. Thank fuck. It also plays a key role in the map's Easter egg. So the VR-11 is a unique by Wonder Weapon standards. When a zombie is hit by one of the VR-11's beams, it turns into a normal human being, one that can be looked at from Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 Zombies Map 5. The human will be chased around by zombies and he will scream while he is alive. It's fucking annoying. He will run away from zombies, heading towards the closest body of water and attempting to use the shortest route possible, freezing himself to death. Since he attracts zombies, he may utilize similarly to a zombie's blood, but the zombies will only chase him if he is closer to them. If another player is closer, the zombies will go after the player instead, effectively wasting some of VR-11's scarce ammunition. If the player is at the correct stage of the original character's trap Easter egg, then he will run to the base of the lighthouse instead. Now, because the human being will run to the water, the weapon is more effective further away the player uses it from the closest pool of water, the top of the lighthouse being a good example. It also usually or unusually accurate when firing from the hip, often nullifying the need to aim at all. The player can also shoot another player with the VR-11 or the Pack-a-Punch version, giving them a red tinted screen and having zombies ignore them, letting them revive other players without interference. The VR-11 Pack-a-Punch adds a temporary insta-kill effect. This effect also stacks, so one can be invincible for a few minutes if one were to use up all their ammo for the VR-11 on a teammate. The player appears to have green or red lighting coming out of his body like George Romero, except different coloured. The effect lasts longer when applied by the VR-11 Lazarus. Now, the VR-11 will put George A. Romero into his calm state when he is angered and will fire or will anger him if he is calm. He will automatically be angered after 10 to 15 seconds if he was calmed down from the VR-11. Players should use this time to escape or move into a body of water. Due to the VR-11's nature, it is best used in supporting role with other players, as it can give other players an insta-kill based effect. It can easily be used to clear hordes, as players under the VR-11's influence can easily wipe out hordes to zombies with great ease with automatic weapons, such as an assault rifle or light machine gun. It can also be very useful if the player wishes not to deal with George A. Romero, as a long shot from the weapon can either calm him down or banish him for the round. However, some players will prefer killing him in order to obtain the random perk bottle and the death machine or Wonder Waffle DG2. The VR-11 is fairly ineffective in solo games where the player cannot shoot other players in order to give them insta-kill, and it mainly serves the purpose of calming down George A. Romero. Going into the statistics of the VR-11, the damage is 0, or it turns a zombie into a human. The fire mode is semi-automatic, rate of fire is 60, magazine size is 3, max ammo is 9, and the reload time is 3.6 seconds without speed cola, with the mobility being medium. Now, going over to its pack-punched variant, which is the VR-11 Lazarus. It fires red bursts, much like the upgraded ray gun. The magazine capacity increases to 6 shots, with the reserve ammo increasing to 18. Shooting George A. Romero with the VR-11 Lazarus while he is in a body of water will cause him to disappear into the water. If a player shoots a zombie 3 times with the VR-11 Lazarus, it will cause the zombie to explode, killing any zombies around it at any round, awarding the player with the achievement or trophy Stuntman. If done for the first time, a zombie shot with the VR-11 Lazarus will also attract George A. Romero. It is not recommended to use the VR-11 Lazarus in this sense, as it can easily waste the VR-11 Lazarus. Fuck me, there's a lot. Small ammunition pool. So going into the specs of the VR-11 Lazarus for the last time, hopefully. The damage is 0 to 15,000. Turns zombies into humans with no damage, but can kill zombies with 3 shots. The fire mode is semi-automatic. The rate of fire is 60. The magazine size going from 3 to 6. Max ammo going from 9 to 18. The reload time staying at 3.6 seconds. The mobility being medium. Now with the extras, we have a larger magazine, higher max ammo. When George A. Romero is shot in the water, he leaves for the round. When a zombie is shot 3 times, it explodes, and the effect on teammates lasts longer. And when a teammate is shot, the teammate gains insta-kill capabilities during the time of the effect, rather than the zombies ignoring the teammate when not packed. So, that is the VR-11 and VR-11 Lazarus looked over, overviewed into its specs and what it has to hold for zombies playing. Now, granted, I played this Wonder Weapon on solo. I haven't given it a go on multiplayer, and I probably should if I'm making a video based around my opinion. However, when I used it in solo, it was useless. And when I say useless, it was shit. I didn't find it fun. The ammunition really is low, and it just doesn't do you a well of good. So I'd stay clear of that in solo. However, when you're in multiplayer, there is a lot more features based around the Wonder Weapon that can help you to that later round, and especially with George A. Romero, I like how it integrates with the boss, since the boss is a prime example of a map that can be destroyed by a boss in a lot of people's eyes, not in mine, but a lot of people have said George A. Romero destroys Call of the Dead. Now, the VR-11, when first looking at it, looks like a cool Wonder Weapon and turns like zombies into humans. It is good. However, we saw a similar feature within Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, sorry. When pack-a-punched, you get variant Turned. Now, Turned is just an upgraded version of the VR-11, and in my opinion, the VR-11 Lazarus should have had this, where it turns zombies against each other rather than humans, and I think this would have been a sick feature. Anyways, guys, in my opinion of this Wonder Weapon is that it's just not good. It's not that good, and I think a lot of people can vouch for that same opinion, and not a lot of people use it considering it is only on one map, being Call of the Dead, and since Black Ops is like a 10-year-old game, it doesn't get played very much. So guys, that is the end of the video. VR-11 versus the Thunder Gun. Now, if you do not know what the Thunder Gun is, and it will be pretty hard to know if you don't know what that gun is, you can go back 2 episodes and you will see what I have to say for the Thunder Gun. I'll leave a link in the description for that video, or you can go on the Wonder Weapon Wars playlist. Now, as always, there will be a poll in the description where you can vote for your Wonder Weapon. Now, if you like the VR-11, be sure to leave a vote on the VR-11. I want to see a fair result, and I think the Winter's Howl, I think that was a fair result. The Winter's Howl is not a very good Wonder Weapon. It will be interesting to see what people have to say for this Wonder Weapon as well. So guys, leave a vote in the description below. There'll be one on Twitter as well. If you go to my Twitter, I'll be posting that when this video goes live. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy and like this series to continue. Subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you for any support that is given to my videos, and comment down below any videos you want me to use in the future, or just play, or any ideas that you want me to do. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God, I hope this gun loses.